the Swiss-Belhotel Kuantan. Looking at it from afar, you might mistake it for a condo or service residence. And in the family room that we stayed at here, everything just looks and feels like a serviced apartment. But it's not. It's a hotel. A 4-star hotel. Getting to this hotel in Kuantan involves driving across this bridge called Jambatan Tanjung Lumpur over the Kuantan River. Location-wise, the hotel is somewhat of a distance from the city center in an area that seems to be less populated with very few eateries or things to do nearby, but with 366 rooms ranging from studios to family rooms to suites, along with a couple of restaurants, a mini-mart, and facilities like an infinity pool, children's water playground, gym, and even a sky deck and yoga platform, the Swiss-Belhotel Kuantan doesn't seem to lack anything that you want as a hotel guest, even if the surrounding area isn't quite as bustling with things to do or eat. And at 27 stories tall, you sure do get some pretty decent views of the Kuantan city skyline. Parking here is free, and you can park anywhere you like, unlike say the Apple Malacca or Twin Tower residence in JB, where you have a designated parking lot. Touch and go card not needed to enter or exit the car park here. Much more convenient. We stayed at the family room sea view here. At roughly 150 Singapore dollars per night, it sounds expensive at first, but it can accommodate up to 4 adults, effectively making it 75 Singapore dollars per night for 2 adults, and breakfast is included. This compares favorably to the likes of Hyatt Regency at 140 Singapore dollars per night with no breakfast, or even the Swiss Garden Beach Resort at 120 Singapore dollars per night with breakfast. After checking in, we headed straight to our room, which was on the 25th floor. The family room sea view is 860 square feet. It consists of a kitchen, living room, 2 bedrooms, and 2 bathrooms, but no balcony. This is the main door. The kitchen is right next to it, but let's start with the living room first. Here in the living room, we have a pretty simple aesthetic. Mostly neutral colors, clean and uncluttered with a minimalist vibe. Here's a slightly closer look from a different angle. And across from the sofa is of course the TV, which is mounted on the wall above the built-in console. No plants or decorations on display here, save for the telephone. I mentioned earlier that there's no balcony in this family room, but there is a view, and this is the view that you get while standing in the living room. Now we are in a family room sea view, and so this is indeed a sea view. Let's have a gander at the kitchen while standing in the living room so you have an idea of the space and layout we're dealing with here. As mentioned earlier, that's the main door, and that's the kitchen next to it, but there's neither a stove nor a microwave, only a sink and a kettle. And along with the kettle are your free beverages, 6 bottles of mineral water and instant coffees and teas. And if there's any doubt as to whether this is a hotel, well, here in this family room, you only get a mini fridge. And I say that because typically you only get a full-size fridge in a service apartment, so if you judge it by that standard, then this is indeed a hotel. Right, well, it's time to explore the master bedroom, which is on your left side in this shot. And here it is. Lots of natural light thanks to the large windows. And a queen bed in here, or is it king? Can't really tell. But it does continue the simple aesthetic and design we saw from the living room. There's another TV in here as well as an open air closet. Love those, plenty of ventilation for your wet clothes, a safe at the bottom left there, and a small dressing table and mirror on the right. The view from the master bedroom is similar to that of the living room because they are both facing the same side. Quick note, it does get quite bright and hot in the mornings as this family room does face the east. The master bedroom has an attached bathroom as well. In here is a wall-mounted towel rack, shower stall with rain shower included, toilet, sink, and mirror. And here's what the hotel provides for your bathroom needs. Soap, conditioner, and shampoo, as well as a variety of amenities including toothbrushes, combs, sanitary bags, and so on. Time for a quick look at the guest bedroom. It's off to your right when standing between the living room and the kitchen and facing this direction you see here. Right off the bat, the biggest difference, other than the 2 single beds, is that it's a lot smaller than the master bedroom. Other than that, you also get a TV in here, open air closet, and lots of space for your luggage. A small desk at the corner next to the window completes the setup here. And speaking of the window, here's the view you're getting from this window in this guest bedroom. Last but not least, there's no attached bathroom in this guest bedroom, but there is a common bathroom that's right outside. It's a bit smaller than the master bathroom, but other than that, it is pretty much exactly the same. Overall, not the grandest looking hotel room out there, that's for sure. You could even describe it as being somewhat functional in certain aspects, but given how affordable it is, technically 150 Singapore dollars per night for 4 guests, so that's 75 Singapore dollars per night for 2 guests, which is the maximum number of guests most hotels allow in their rooms, as well as the amount of space you're getting here and of course the view, I'd say it's a pretty decent deal. And of course, we should take into account what else you're getting from a stay here at the Swiss-Belhotel and not just the room, so let's head down to level 5 to check out the pool. From level 25, you're able to get a top-down view of the pool facilities, although this is from the lift lobby and not from the family room. There's a kids' water playground on the left, a couple of pools in the middle, and a jacuzzi on the right. We're now on level 5 and we have a pretty nice looking infinity pool here that overlooks the beach and the sea. The view is completely unblocked. There are a couple of, I guess you could call it, mini gazebos next to this infinity pool with deck chairs. Perfect for you to just lie there and admire the view, or read a book, or take a nap. There's the kids' water playground. And here's the jacuzzi. Overall, the pool facilities here are decent. Only minor gripe is the pool is only available from 8 AM to 7 PM and the hotel does enforce this rule quite strictly. So that was a bit of a bummer not to be able to use the pool as and when we like, but well, them's the rules. The gym here at Swiss-Belhotel is also on level 5. To enter the gym, you have to tap your keycard to gain access. The gym is fully air-conditioned. On one side of the gym, you'll get to enjoy a view of the Kuantan city skyline as you work out. And on the other side is a view of the swimming pool and the sea. It's not a big gym, but it does look clean and modern. The floor-to-ceiling window panels on all sides let in plenty of natural light. There is a kids club here, but I'd hardly call it a club. It's even smaller and more bare bones than the one at the Hyatt Regency. It's literally just a room with some floor mats, a few beanbags, and balls. Not impressed. Other than the pool facilities, you might be thinking, well, what about the beach? It's right in front of the hotel, but to be frank, there's not really much of a beach here. When it's high tide, you just get a thin strip of sand and it doesn't look particularly enticing. Apparently, due to land reclamation, don't quote me on that, I'm not exactly sure, the sea level in front of the beach is quite low, so you can walk out quite a distance into the water, which we noticed quite a number of people doing. Here's one group out in the middle of the sea, just hanging out, not sure what they're doing there, but they were there for a long time. Here's another group having fun just standing around in the water. We also spotted people canoeing. And this is how the beach looks during low tides. That's the shadow cast by the Swiss-Belhotel. Just zooming in on a couple of groups of people walking on the beach during the low tide. Here's one. And here's another. So even though it's no Teluk Cempedak Beach, I mean, you would have to stay at the Hyatt Regency for that. If you stay at the Swiss-Belhotel, you can still make the most of what you get here from the beach, like all of those people you just saw. As mentioned, breakfast was included in our room rate of 150 Singapore dollars per night. Breakfast is served in a Swiss cafe restaurant on the ground floor in the hotel lobby. The best part of the breakfast? The answer may surprise you. It's the restaurant itself, and by that I mean the way it's designed, the decor, the layout, the spaciousness. The food? Not so much. It's as basic as it gets. I mean, you have most of what you'd expect in a buffet: local food, international food, salad bar, breads and pastries, noodle station, egg station, coffee, juices. But to be brutally frank, it was all mostly rather plain. My go-to items here were the egg mayo, which was part of the make-your-own sandwich station, and the nasi lemak with the ayam gulai. Other than that, everything else was well, let's just say that you're probably better off saving your stomach and dining at a cafe like Miss Elliot and Hogby, which is only an 8-minute drive away. Check out our Kuantan travel vlog for more food recommendations in Kuantan. Link above or below. Alright, and that is all I have to share on the Swiss-Belhotel Kuantan. Is it deserving of its 4-star hotel rating? The family room was more of a service apartment. It's not a typical hotel room that you would get at, say, the likes of the Swiss Garden Beach Resort or the Hyatt Regency. But I guess everything here technically makes it a hotel. You do get daily housekeeping, a mini fridge in the room, not a full-size fridge, and of course, there's a breakfast buffet. Just 3 of the things that you typically don't get when you stay at a service apartment. Anyway, for the price you pay here, it's almost unbeatable. The only other similarly priced and more or less equally decent accommodation in Kuantan would be the Timber Bay Seafront Residence. Now, that one's a service residence. No breakfast, no daily housekeeping, but a full-size fridge. See what I mean? Well, you're still here, so thank you for sticking around till the end. Hope you found this video helpful, especially if you're planning to go holiday in Kuantan. If you did, please like and subscribe, and do share this video with anyone who might find it helpful too. With that, see you in our next video. Bye for now.